And, oh wow. Good morning. Um, it is the 31st, and my I'm coming to you because um oh, I actually should have waited because I need to make a phone call. But anyway, since I'm here, um I should have made my phone call first. But I'll do it later. I made some videos last night and probably didn't see them. um, Let me stop this. Stop this. I made some videos last night, and they were quite interesting. YouTube, once again, interfering with my videos. My fan is acting, blowing really hard. I'm going to have to move that so it doesn't blow so loud. But I just wanted to hop on and say, once I fix that fan so it's not blowing so loud. Just wanted to fix it so I feel it and it's not blowing so loud. I just wanted to come on and say there are a lot of people talking about, including myself, the migrants. And I'd said in my video last night, the migrant problem started a while back because this has been a plan to replace the Americans. And if you look at what's being done, people have been, and I keep saying, they're going to replace Americans. They've started replacing Americans years ago. I don't mean they're going to kill us off. Just to be clear, when I say they're going to replace us, I mean people are going to be losing their homes because living is going to be expensive, too expensive in America. I mean, they're going to be replacing us because paying a higher wage is not feasible. Buying, like supply and demand is what I'm talking about. I don't mean going to kill us. So I just wanted to express what I'm talking about. And when I say, as president, I'm going to send them back to their country, I don't mean I'm going to pick them up, put them on a boat, and send them back. I've explained a little bit because my plan to this month lay out my plan for president got derailed and put back because the platforms that I have to put it on are owned by the elite. They're owned by the rich. They own YouTube. I was going to put it on Wix, W-I-X, but Google owns that platform. In my research that I did, I was trying to find a platform that wasn't owned by the elite. They own all of it. So I was trying to own one where I wouldn't have to worry about them blocking my signal, blocking my URL. If your URL is blocked, like YouTube does to my platform, then I have to wind up taking them to court. That takes years, and the election is over. Because they own everything, right? And they blocked my signal. And last night, Jose Enrique Torres said, "Oh, why did you erase my comments?" So that's something concrete that I can take to court and say YouTube has been messing with my channel. YouTube has been blocking my stuff. And I printed it out so I can have it to show to a court that YouTube and Meta, even Meta, I've got Facebook too. They said that my running for president of the United States is spam. I'm registered with the FEC, you son of a bitch. I have my FEC number. So if anybody wants to check, and I did a video showing that myself and others were actually running. Whether you elite motherfuckers want us to run or not, it doesn't matter. We're United States citizens, except for Cenk Uygur. But he has his own platform. He has his own channel. So his people are able to see him. Even though his channel is on YouTube, just like mine is, he has his own people to see that he's running for president. But you guys are giving him a platform on the channels. I don't expect you to give me a platform. I don't cater to the people that are watching CNN, MSNBC, because they've already decided they're running for Trump, or they're voting for Trump, or they're voting for Biden. I want the people in between, people like myself. I want the regular Americans who don't want to vote for Trump and who don't want to vote for Biden. I want people like myself that are registered to vote or are not registered to vote, that have said, we don't want these people that are probably watching YouTube or another platform. There are other platforms out there, but the majority of people are watching YouTube, and this, unfortunately, is the largest platform. But there are other platforms, and they're tied into this one. Since Facebook is completely blocking me, and X, which used to be Twitter, is completely blocking me, I share the videos with them platforms, but I'm really not on Facebook. But word of mouth gets around, and other people take my videos and they share them. I'm not worried about curse words because the curse words are blocked out. People are watching my videos, and then when it comes to the expletives, it just jumps when it comes to the expletives. They have it set on their channel so that they don't even hear the curse words that I say when they watch my video. So I don't have to set it on my video. People have set it on their videos so that the curse words are not said. If you don't know that, you can look through your settings, and you can put in certain words like the word fuck you, and every time I say fuck you, my video will jump, or my video will jump every time that word is said. Like the word got damn, I actually say G-O-T. So if you type it, you have to type in G-O-T and G-O-D, because sometimes my T is very soft and it sounds like a D, but it'll jump every time that word is said. So you can watch my videos with the curse words in it, and then go in your settings and type every curse word you think that I'm going to say, and it'll jump. If you don't know that, you can put it in your settings and you won't hear my curse words. But my topic that I'm saying today is just to explain that, there are white and some black people that have already moved out of their homes because they can't afford them, and they did it years ago. There are some people who have bought acres, and they set up communities to live in for people just like themselves. And I said in another video, if people are upset, especially white people, they can have their own community. And that's literally what they're doing. They have their own community. And so when I watch people like Roland Martin and Dr. Carr and what's this other guy I keep talking about, Philip Scott, and they say, oh, we want our own community. Well, the Native Americans have had their own community for a while. The Hispanics and the Italians and the Asians, they've had their own community for decades, for eons. They've had their own community. So it's black people that don't have their own community. The ghetto is our own community, and you want to live outside of that community, and I get it. But there are a lot of people in the ghetto. The ghetto is for poor people. The ghetto is not for black people. But that's the mindset of certain black people, that it's for black people. No, ghetto has never been for black people. The ghetto has been for poor people, not black people. Hmm? If you search it back, you'll see all type of races of people live in the ghetto, and they still do today. So I don't know why you claim the ghetto, black people. But nonetheless, my message is about the migrants that are coming here. They've been here. Even since before Obama's time, they just came in small numbers. And they've been coming from all over the world. But it took so long, the immigration process, and then it exploded. And the reason it exploded is because of lawsuits, is because of rights for Americans, is because of regulations. And so the elite and the rich said, we can't afford this. We don't care if these people get sick. We don't care if these people die. Who the hell do these Americans think they are? We need people in office. We need people in Congress. We need people that run the American United States. We need a president. We need judges that are going to get in there and give us what the hell we want. And so as Obama, after Clinton, it started with George Bush, then Obama, then Trump, and now Biden. It got worse and worse and worse and worse. If you think about it. The second Bush, it really started with the first Bush, but nobody really was paying attention. And every time we had a war, and every time we got mad at who? Putin. Because Putin was a bad guy. Every time. And I said to myself, why do they make Putin the bad guy? Who the fuck is he? I've been saying that since I was in my 20s. Who the fuck is Putin? Why do we always have to point fingers at Putin? Who the fuck is he? He's one guy. He got one country. Why is everybody in the United Nations afraid of Putin? Now I got this Russian floating around taking pictures of me, claiming that he's from PSE&G. They probably gonna cut that out because that's what they did the last time in the last video. He ain't from the electric company. He's from Russia. The guy did the video about sitting out to outside my house, and I put the video up. If they showing you the video, he claimed he's from PSE&G, but his story don't add up. He claimed he was checking out the meters in the building, all the different complexes. Problem is, buddy, all the meters are in one place. The meters ain't in all the different buildings. Smart ass. So your story don't add up. Oh yeah, I was the one wearing orange. Yeah, anybody can watch and see that the guys from PSE&G wear orange. That's how I know you was watching me. Plus, I saw you watching me. Plus, I recorded you watching me. So now you're being watched. And I know you changed your car from black to white. I got that on video too. Anyway. Something happened to me, something happening to you. But at any rate, the migrants have been coming here, and at first it was a slow trickle. Now it is no longer a slow trickle. So what's going to happen to America once they're here and once they get what they want? It's not that they're here to harm us. They're here to replace us. And so many people are losing their homes. It's harming white people the most because, like I said in my video last year or 2 years ago, white people, y'all got the most. The black and the Hispanics, we ain't got shit. Does anybody remember me saying this? White people killing themselves. They going in debt. They filing bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is up. But it ain't up for black people because y'all ain't never gave us shit. Y'all never allowed us to have the businesses. Y'all never allowed us to have the bank account, the money in the bank accounts. White people got 2 and 3 businesses going. And all these people saying, oh, well, Trump, I had $10,000 in the bank, and now it's dwindled down. No, it was the Obama economy that you got the money, that you were able to save the money, that you were able to have the business. But you saw the realization when Trump was in office. You didn't get it when Trump was in office. So the 2 men and all the other black and white and poor people, please tell me what policy Trump put in place that you saw the money. It wasn't because Trump was in office that you saw your money. It was the policies from the previous previous administration. It's just like now. Any money that you realize right now while Biden is in office, it was from Trump's administration. See, you people don't even realize how the government works. When Biden leaves office, any money that you realize and that you gain and that you earn, it will be from when Biden was in office, not because of the next president. It's just like how I'm saying the $1,700 a week, unless there's 5 weeks, you won't get anything for the 5th week. The money that you earn, you'll realize it and you'll have it. And the money that you're earning, it'll help you whenever the next president comes in. That's when you'll realize the money. You'll, oh, look how much money I earned. Look how much money I have during the next presidency. The only difference is I am giving you money during my presidency instead of waiting until after I leave. And that's the difference that I'm trying to get you to see. Instead of waiting until I leave, I'm literally giving you money while I'm in office. If I were the president. That's the difference. But that's how all of the prior presidencies work. You don't realize your money until after the president leaves office. That's how they have it set up. Well, because the budget doesn't get passed, the budget that gets passed while they're in office, you don't realize the benefit from the programs until after the president leaves. Yeah? Right? Well, I'm going to give you your money while I'm in office so that it can't be taken from you. Because for 3 years, I would be giving you that money every week. And it would be exempt so that nobody could garnish it, nobody could take it, no judge could order anybody to take it. And the reason I would be doing that, except for the last year you wouldn't get any money. But for those 3 years, that would put you in the millionaire or the $900,000 category. Why not the last year? Why year 4 would I stop that? Because year 4, I need to recoup the money that I'm giving you. And I need to pay off bills so that I don't leave a balance. I want to pay off things the last year. And the first 3 years is enough to put you at 900,000 or close to $1 million. Plus, you'll have money saved because, like I told you, $700 of one of those checks have to go into a bank account. That cannot be touched by you or the government. It's for your retirement because these motherfuckers are cutting Social Security. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. So the migrant problem that we have, because I don't want anybody to say, oh, she's a fearmongerer. It's not that I'm a fearmongerer. It is just a reality that tiny homes are being built. Tiny communities have been being built. And that is why they're being built. The only people who are not building tiny communities are people who are too poor to build the tiny communities. Some tiny communities are being donated to people. But y'all better get started because these apartments are not going to be available. It's very hard to adjust to live in this when you're used to living in this and having space to walk around. That's what this is about. So the elite that went to college and you used to a house, and the rich, the Ice Cubes, the Eddie Griffins, the Eddie Murphys, yeah, they coming for you too, Eddie Murphy. You think your money gonna last forever for you and your kids? Y'all think your money gonna last? You think you the rich YouTube? They coming for y'all too. It cracks me up, YouTube owners, that y'all think that y'all not going to be moved out of your shit because you rich. It's not about who's rich. It's not about that. Y'all motherfuckers got dual status American citizenship. They're coming after Americans. Get that through your head. They want to do away with the United States citizenship. They want to do away with the United States Constitution. And all of you that think, I'm above the fray, these people are not Americans. They want to do away with our democracy. They want to do away with our system of things. They want to do with our way of things. They want to do away with our courts. But don't you understand? Don't you understand why these millions of people are running here? Because they want to live under our way of things. They're tired of being under the boot heel of motherfuckers. So you say, I've got dual citizenship. They want to get rid of America. They want to do away with our courts. They want to do away with our freedoms. And they've started already with the courts by lining it with so many Republicans. Now they got this little piece of paper where they got people signing away. Why do you think so many people lost their homes and lost their businesses? And there was nothing that the courts could do. It started already. It started already. Sure, I can live in my car. I got all the stuff that I need where I can put my stuff in storage, pay for the storage every month, and live in my car. Winter, summer, spring, fall. I could live in my car and save my money. I could. I got a mattress right there in that thing. I got blankets. I got a little heater. I got an inverter that I can plug it up. I got fans. And I can eat healthy food. I could go get a salad. Take my medication. I could go buy an extra battery. I could live in my car. I'm not going to. But I got a backup plan. Put my clothes in the front seat. My battery. Just buy 2 batteries to get me through. In case one, I got the jumping cables. I got everything. I could lay my 2 seats down. I don't have to be outside. I got my backup plan. If something were to happen, pay a couple of people to put my shit in storage. So I'm not worried about being outside. I'm not. But I don't have to. Because you always need a backup plan. But I don't have to. I can plug up my computer, my laptop. I can plug up my printer and still be able to print and keep going. I can get to my doctor's appointments. I don't have to be out in the inclement weather. I don't. I can live in my car just fine and still eat and still be warm. That's why I always buy an SUV. But I don't have to. I'm not going to let people move me out of my home. So migrants can come and put 5 in that room, 5 in this room, live in the kitchen, live in my bedroom. I'm not. As a matter of fact, this today they supposed to put me out. This is the 31st. Yeah. This today they supposed to put me out. Right today. I forgot about that. It's January 31st. So I guess I'm getting kicked out today. Good thing I'm dressed and I look pretty. Let me see how pretty I look to get kicked out. Hold on. Because it's hot in this apartment. You know, I always say they keep it hot in this damn apartment. This is what I'm wearing to get kicked out today. In other news, I'm down to 209 pounds. I found my necklace. This necklace was lost in my coat, in the pockets. Looking for it for months. Couldn't find it. Wrapped around these teeth. Down in my pocket. It's funny as hell. I finally got this wig cut the way I want it. Isn't it cute? I like it. And all right, so that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna go because I have paperwork to do. And my aide is coming back. I had to get rid of the other aide, Gloria, because she was a spy. I think I told you the man that hit my car, she knows him. She was in here being nosy and snooping around and asking me a whole bunch of questions. And so I let her because I wanted to see what she was up to. And that's what she was up to. So my other aide is back. I can't really understand what he's saying. But he's nice. And I'm just going to have to work through it because I don't know what the fuck he's saying. But I already trained him. And I'm just going to work with him. I'm just going to work with him. Besides, he's my Nigerian. I'm determined to run. I'm going to be going on the road once I put my plan together. to show you that I actually do have a plan, a constructive plan for president. You know, there are 3 members of the armed forces who were murdered over in Jordan, rest their soul, and they were all from Georgia. And so a lot of times people they're inspired to vote for Joe Biden because he's the president, and you know something's got to be done. And so they go out and they vote for the president because you know he's the sitting president and something has to be done. And that's the thing that Americans have been doing year after year after year for decades. You know, support the sitting president because something has to be done to get revenge and get justice for those that were taken out under his watch. And these people are just murdering our people in the armed services so that you can vote for them. And I hope you guys realize that. They should have never been over there in the first place to be murdered, just so that you know that. To me, they sent them there to be murdered. Netanyahu is over there committing war crimes. And he should be held liable for it. We should not be sending our men and women over there for any reason. See, if we stop doing things like that, our men and women would not be around the world being murdered. I had a conversation with someone, and you know, Putin has been committing war crimes forever, and he wants to be a part of NATO, North American Trade Organization. And if you let him in and hold him accountable, he's committed war crimes. But the hoax and the game is, let's keep him out. Why are you keeping him out? Let him in and then hold him accountable for war crimes. You see? Do you see what they're doing? Why wouldn't you make him a part of NATO? He should have been made a part of NATO a long time. See, Trump wanted to make him part of NATO because Trump wanted to do business with him. But Trump was right. You make him part of NATO, and then you hold him accountable for all the war crimes that he's committed. So you have president after president after president in NATO that refuse to make this man part of NATO. Why? Because not only can you hold him accountable for the war crimes, you can then hold his country accountable and recoup financially the money from his country, so that you can pay reparations into NATO, and then all of the countries can recoup their money back from Russia. Right? That's what they do with all the other nations that are part of NATO. Why aren't you doing it to Russia? We know that he doesn't have the capacity to go to war with NATO. You can't fight every nation in NATO. One country. He's getting supplies from China. Why are we afraid of one country? He ain't even got nuclear. What does he have? One nuclear bomb left? You got a small country, blew up his ships, but the entire force of NATO is afraid of him? Why? See, it's a hoax. It's a hoax to keep everybody afraid of somebody who is like this to the rest of the world. If you make the boogeyman, then he's the boogeyman. He's the boogeyman forever. Putin. Vladimir Putin. But if you strip back the curtain and all you see is the same man that was hoaxing everybody in the Wizard of Oz, he ain't got no magic. He's just a man, just like everybody else. Stop being afraid of Vladimir Putin. How many times you gonna run that hoax? Make him a part of NATO so you can charge him with war crimes, because he can't take out every nation in NATO. Especially when he's borrowing weapons from China. Huh? Y'all been saying that since I was a child. Oh, he's going to blow up the world. No, he's not. No, he's not. Anyway, I have to go. But that's what Trump was talking about. That's what Trump was talking about. You make him a part of NATO. I've been saying it forever. When I'm president, the motherfucker going to jail. Have a good day.